Hey, Matchroom Boxing. Frank Smith, CEO, asked this question. Why is Deontay Wilder rematching Luis Ortiz? More after this. Yes, Frank Smith, Matchroom, CEO, and of course, works with Mr. Barry Hearn and Mr. Eddie Hearn / pathological liar, has the nerve to ask, why is Deontay Wilder fighting Luis Ortiz? Well, let's see. Now, you know KC keeps it real. I'm the OG. Because he wants to. That's why. He's his own boss. He can do what he wants. Maybe he don't feel comfortable how he finished him in the first round of their fight. The first go around, let me put it that way. Maybe he want to finish in high fashion. Or maybe, since your client, Anthony Joshua, that fights on the zone also, has been running for 3 years. He got tired of the shit and he moved on. So, now, Mr. Smith, do you understand why? And also, he likes to stay in shape. What you expect for Deontay Wilder to knock off his mandatory in the first round and sit there and wait and wait and wait for Anthony Joshua when they have been bullshitting for 3 long years? So, that goes to show you that karma has came around. Now you, Matchroom Boxing, you, Eddie Hearn, you, Mr. Smith, you, Mr. Hearn, will have to wait. Because we have a champion. We have a champion that had fought that long road. We have a champion that don't need you. We have a champion that you need. Now, how true this is or how for real this is, I don't know as of yet. But the reason why Anthony Joshua wanted to sit down, iron out our differences, and get this fight or this party started. Well, first of all, ain't no shit to sit down for. You knew what he wanted. You know his demands. So you know what he been doing for the last 3 years. You heard about it. You knew about it. So what's to sit down and iron out? It can be done. It can be over with. It can be a date set. The only problem I see, as I mentioned once before, is the venue. You must pick out a venue, a corresponding of being free of the time that you all want to fight. Now, welcome to America, Mr. Joshua. You don't get it both ways. Sure, the UK people fell for that shit. No, nothing against the UK people. There are great people over there. That is a great country. A lot of history. But I'm sorry. This country is a little bit more sophisticated. A little bit more informed, in tune. This country is bigger. This country don't play that shit. This is the United States of America. So I'm sorry. It doesn't work your way. It doesn't work Deontay Wilder way. It works the boxing way. Money cannot save you from this. Money cannot save you from a fight. Yes, you might hold 3 belts, but your reputation holds 0. That's right, 0. And just for example, for those that don't know, Anthony Joshua fight that's coming up had to be downsized as far as ticket sales. The prices has been lowered. He cannot sell the tickets. He cannot sell out. Why? Because no one knows who the hell he is. Hell, no one knows really who Oritiz is. Because it was a cherry pick. That's why. Let's be wise, people. Let's use our basic common sense. Oh, yes. Karma came around. Oh, yes. Karma is a bitch, isn't it? But, as I always say, you all that's my old subscribers know that I say all the time, the seeds that you plant is the fruit your ass harvests. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Joshua. I'm sorry, Mr. Hearn 1 and 2. I'm sorry, CEO Mr. Smith. Your ass is gonna have to wait. Fury has Schwartz. Joshua has Ruiz. And now Deontay Wilder has Ortiz. What you think he's gonna do? Wait and wait and wait? The best thing for a fighter, remember this, my viewers. Remember this. Always, I preach this. The best thing for a fighter is to stay in shape. The best thing for a fighter is always be in tip-top shape. Always be ready when that phone rings. Always. No taking vacations in between fights. Then work hard to sweat it down. 12 or 15 rounds. And sparring. So, therefore, it's none of your business, Mr. CEO of Matchroom Boxing. He can fight whoever he wants to fight. Has Deontay Wilder asked you why you fighting a man named Ruiz and not him or a formidable opponent? No. No. So simple as that. Simple as that. Hello. Hello. Anybody hear me? KQ. KC Boxing. I keeps it real. I tell you what's going on in the current state of boxing. Mr. Ruiz, We don't have to tell you shit. Deontay Wilder don't have to tell you shit. He his own boss. You've been hoodwinked and bamboozling him long enough. Don't you think he's tired? Don't you think he's tired of chasing Anthony Joshua around and he's running the 50-yard motherfucking dash? Don't you get tired? When you get tired? Yes. So Deontay Wilder said, you know what? The hell away with that dude. And you know what? I say the same thing. If you gonna come correct, you better come correct. Or he's moving on once again. So, with that, you know how I always do. I give you a little flavor and the flavor, you know. I let you know what they say, you know. Okay, you know. Well, first of all, shout out to boxing scene. They hit or miss sometimes, but I use them as a reference. I'm using seconds out as a reference. I use fight height as a reference. I have 52 references I can use. I can't name them all by heart, but I can give you a list, and you can see for yourself. Now, as I mentioned, CEO believes, Frank Smith, believes that there's no reason Wilder should face Ortiz. What do you give a fuck? There's no reason why Anthony Joshua should fight Ruiz. Hello. See, Smith Company promotes the WBA, the IBA, IBF, I'm sorry, and the IBO and WO champion Anthony Joshua. We know that. Now, who's Wilder's biggest rival in the weight division? Anthony Joshua. We fucking know that. Wilder recently announced that he agreed to face Ortiz in the coming months. Wilder knocked out Ortiz in the 10th round when they collided last March. We also knows that. Now, Wilder was in action 2 weeks ago when he blasted out mandatory Dominic Brazil in one brutal round at the Barclays Center in New York. Now, Joshua is back in the ring on Saturday night when he takes on Andy Ruiz at the Madison Square Garden in New York. The contest will be Joshua's United States debut, so he cherry-picked someone. This is my words. He cherry-picked someone so he can look good in his debut. How would that look on his debut and he get his ass whooped? But never know. This is boxing. This is heavyweight boxing. Never know. You might just get surprised. Hello, somebody talk to me. So, with that in mind, he doesn't see a reason why Wilder to face Ortiz a second time. It is not his damn business. What do the hell he care? What's the point? Just because you beat someone once, that doesn't mean you can't beat his ass twice. There are rematch clauses. I'm not saying this one is, but there are rematch clauses where the champion got beat and he have a chance to get his title back. Like Jamel and Harrison. Jamel lost his title to Harrison. He gave him another shot to get it back. So what the hell you care, Mr. Smith? Why the hell Matchroom care? You know? See, what they're trying to do, all right? Let's bust their bubble for a minute. What they're trying to do is keep Deontay Wilder, you know, right there on the sideline. So when Anthony Joshua finishes with Ruiz, they can set up the Wilder fight right away without any punishment or any surgeries or anything like that. They don't want to delay it. Well, hell, you've been delaying it for 3 years. Another motherfucking year ain't gonna hurt. That's in my mind. Hello, somebody. Somebody talk to me. Woo-wee. Nosy motherfuckers. You worry about Matchroom, and Deontay Wilder worry about Bomb Squad Promotions. How about that? Remember, Al Heyman is the advisor. He crunched the motherfucking numbers. Wilder wouldn't took that fight unless he would have either broke even or he's getting paid a lot more. And most likely, he's getting paid a lot more. Fuck that break even. He been through that. He have came up through the ranks. Learning on the job. Never fell on his knees. Never failed on his ass. So I say to you, Mr. Smith, when that question arises, why did Joshua take that fight? Because to me, it seemed like a high price sparring match over here in the USA, where he don't want to go back home, where he fell in love with the United States, which everybody really does, because they come here for great sparring, great teaching, great trainers, and great promotional deals. It's the real deal, holy motherfucking field. That's how I see it. That's how it should be. And that's how it's going to be. So, you can say what you want. You can do what you want. But one thing about it, Mr. Smith, stay a fuck away from Deontay Wilder. Let him do his thing. And let Anthony Joshua do his thing with you all permission. Yeah, I'm KQ, KC Boxing. If you like the content of this video, if you like what you're hearing, hit the subscribe button today, right now, because I need you. Oh yes, I need you. I'm not too proud to beg. I'm at 870 subscribers. I'm only 130 away. So, excuse me. So, I'm asking you today, subscribe and hit the icon bell. And that way you will get notified each and every time you do a video. And I do a live stream. And don't forget OG Boxing on Sunday mornings, 8 o'clock a.m. Central Time. And my show is Central Time, Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. right after for non-international boxing. So, there you have it. Shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to all my subscribers. I'm KQ, KC, Boxing, and I'm out of here.